Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is the finale. There will be a reunion, so we're going to check out the 2-part, 3-part. I can't imagine it being more than 2 parts, but we're going to check it out. And Family Reunion, Love and Hip Hop Edition is coming back as well. So if y'all watch that or you're interested in me reviewing that, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section so I'll know to go ahead and review this upcoming season of Love and Hip Hop Family Edition. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. If you've been here before and you haven't subscribed, help your girl out, hit the subscribe. If you like the video, at the end, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe for your girl. Alright, so I had missed like the first 5 minutes, but whatever. So when I got the TV on, Bambi and Sierra was complaining about Carly and her throwing a party at their Airbnb. And Sierra just don't like her, basically. Then Erica walks in. She comes back. She says she needed to take time to herself. Good thing she did, since Safari was there and it was a whole thing. Bambi tells Erica that Safari had bought the imitation off-brand version of her with him to Shekinah's crying tour. Erica said Safari cried to the judge about her making more money than him and he shouldn't have to pay her child support. I'm still wondering how she makes more money than him. Like, I really feel like they probably make about the same. That's just how I feel. Like, they outside of the show, I don't really see, and I mean, maybe y'all getting paid off of Instagram. I don't know if it's the OnlyFans. I don't know where the money coming from, and it ain't really my business to know, but it just seemed like they do about the same thing. So they probably get paid the same amount, in my opinion. So then Kendra's mom and brother come to the house. They said that Jock had avoided them earlier. I guess that's what I had missed in the first 5 minutes. So Kendra's mom wants to know, like, why? Like, why did you have this outside loose child? Like, why? Why'd you do it? Jock said that, you know, there was problems in the relationship with him and Kendra at the time. So that's why Fluff... like, okay, y'all had problems, so he claimed it was protected. I don't know what to believe. I mean, as many children as he has at this point, like, he should have gotten I was going to say he should have gotten a vasectomy, but you know, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't know if Kendra wants children. I feel like putting up with all these stepchildren, she deserves to have one child of her own if that's what she wants. Anywho, her mom told Jock that she can't respect him. And Mama just wants to see some actions. But at this point, if you don't see none, will Kendra leave? No. She's not going nowhere. She's here to stay. So it don't matter what y'all see. Spice is walking the red carpet for the Grammys. She was celebrating on her Sprinter. And she's just having a good old time as she should. Shekinah is throwing a watch party for Spice. A.k.a. the producers are putting together a cast-only watch party because there was nobody else besides the cast there. So Scrappy and Mama D are sitting there debating at the party. They getting into it. And he really like gets into his childhood and how growing up with her and the fact that she was a PIMP really had affected him. Like, and he just explained why he cussed his mama out. Like, she needs to mind her business. Whew, this is a touchy situation. So Mama D said he shouldn't be talking to her that way. He shouldn't, and you should mind your business. And she was like, you know, I'm not being fake. Like, I'm not living beyond my means. Something about that beyond my means triggered him. Because he got up and he lost it. Straight snapped on his mama. Like, is somebody living beyond their means? I'm just saying, because when she said that, in that moment, he was like, he went off. Okay. So everyone tells Mama D she needs to take some accountability. She does. Like, I don't think nobody should be disrespecting their mamas now. But she does need to take accountability for what she's doing. And if I had a mama like this, I probably would have snapped on her a long time ago. Is she going to change? Probably not. So Bambi says she's not trying to be a mama. She's trying to be a socialite. That was a little funny. And a little true. Because ever since she done got that BBL, she been really showing off. Okay? So we get back to the Grammys and we see Spice lost to a white, unknown reggae group called Soja? From Vermont. It's rigged, in my opinion, allegedly. I think it's ridiculous that they won the award out of all the people. I mean, really, y'all had Sean Paul up there. And y'all give it to who? And really, more importantly, like, it's like, we're going to get one next year. Why do we keep striving to get their awards? Y'all know what I'm talking. I'm talking to us. Why do we care? They didn't give us an Academy. They didn't give us an Oscar. They shunned us at the Grammys. Why do we care? We need our own awards. Like, and I ain't talking about BET because that ain't us no more. They've been bought out. And the Source Awards, we had that, but we see when we do have something, we need to have our own things we striving for. We don't need to be caring about their awards because they don't care about us. But whatever, y'all gonna keep. I mean, whatever. So Spice and her posse, her man, Carly, Nita, whoever else, came to the watch party. It was empty AF. So yeah, like, they ain't even have, like, I'm like, did they even have the TV on? I ain't hear no noise in the background, no music, I ain't see no food, nothing. But all right. So Scrappy had, like, he just had a heart to heart with Mama D in front of everybody. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this part had me a little choked up. I dang near shed a tear. Like, I was like, okay, out of all the fakeness, storylines, written scripts, and everything else they be doing on here now, this felt real. It felt real. He said that, he needs his wife and his mama. And he talks about, growing up in a trap house and how the experience was for him and his sister. But he was like, you know what, even after all that turmoil and seeing what I saw, like, his mom was the one who funded his rap career. And if it wasn't for her, like, he wouldn't have turned into a rapper, which led them here. He was able to put his whole family on. I mean, he was able to put Erica on at one point. He met his wife. So, he loved his mama. And they hug it out and, say they love each other. And the love between them is real. Like, you gonna go through it, like, especially with your kids, no matter how old they are, it's mamas and sons, whoever, like, y'all gonna get into it, but at the end of the day, like Mama D said, like, this is still my baby. I don't care if you're 100 years old, you still my baby at the end of the day. You're not a baby, but you're my baby still. Like, she loved her son. And her son loved her. But, I mean, she just need to respect some boundaries, is all I'm gonna say. I hope she does. I really hope she does. It's so much better when everybody's working together, especially when there's children involved. So, Shekinah uses this opportunity after they had a nice heart-to-heart to decide to bring up Erica and Safari's drama. Because that made sense. Yeah, Safari came, but do we, okay, we could have just left it here, ended off on a good note, but no. Shekinah got her foot on Safari's neck. And Shekinah don't got nothing going on. So, Carly was like, look, it's bad timing, like, Shekinah needs to get a podcast. Give her a mic. I was actually with Carly on this one. Timing was terrible, and yeah, a podcast would be very fitting for Shekinah, in my opinion. I agree. It's not often I agree with Carly Red, but yes. So Erica tells Safari, like, he needs to stop hurting her, and he is hurting her. She really genuinely loved him. Those children were made out of love. Like, just because they look like me, whatever, like, your son, he looks like me, but he acts like you. That is your child. Safari, he know that's his child. Like, I ain't even about to do this. If you really thought it wasn't your child, you would have gotten a DNA test. He knows it's his child. Like, that storyline was so lackluster, it wasn't even worth doing, but it will affect your child later on down the line. Because we gonna move on, forget about it, because it wasn't worth remembering. But your child might see this one day. It was whack. But she's just explaining how he's hurting her, and it's ultimately when you hurt her, you're hurting your children, because she's their mother and she's their primary caretaker. So Erica had enough, and she leaves. And Safari says in his confessional that they don't even look at each other the same. Like, it's done between them. Who asked what it was between them? I thought Erica was talking about him needing to be involved with his children. It's not about y'all. Like, she's talking about you need to be a parent to your kids, and you talking about it's over between us. Typical. I don't even want to go there. And it's like, Erica has not been my fave since she stepped on the scene at all. Like, she did everything she could to step on the show. I'm going to give you that. But I felt her. Going through the experience myself, I wouldn't wish it on nobody. Like, side note, like, when I seen Summer Walker was saying that she was a single mama too, and talking about no hard feelings and all that stuff, and it started bringing up other people. You hurting, honey. Just like with Erica, like, it hurts. It does hurt. It hurts. Nobody wants this, especially when you got two little ones back to back. It's a lot. Overwhelmed, like, you just got to let that hurt out. And especially when the man just don't care, like, mentally he has moved on before he moved on, and it's just unfair. But and she said, like, you really need to, I mean, I'm jumping ahead, but at the end you really got to get to know somebody. And it's crazy only because people be like, oh, she knew what she was signing up for, this and that. I mean, he was with Nikki for like 100 years. He get with her and he started acting up after like the first year. Like, what is going on? He chased her down and chased her and chased her and chased her. Got her pregnant, married her, got her pregnant again, and now he over it. It's not fun anymore. And yeah, now she's stuck carrying the burden, and it's just sad to watch. But they're wrapping up the show. The cast is doing that end of season cast thing that nobody cares about. They showed Renee Rucci briefly. I forgot she was on the show. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace to her mother, but we don't need her back because she's not memorable on the show. I thought they was gonna bring Amaretta back. I want to see more about her. Last season, they bring these new girls on to get people, like, I guess, a younger audience, new viewers to tune in, and then we don't even see it. Like, whatever. Erica gets a call at the very end that the divorce is final. She's jumping for joy. Scrappy there. I guess he filming too. So they hugging it out. But then she found out he's not paying her anything. Now, when she said he's not paying her anything, I'm like, is he not paying her a dime? Because we saw in the media that he giving her like $3,000 something a month. Now, for me, baby, if you knew what I was getting, honey, you would be like on the floor doing praise and worship, dancing, like thanking God for $3,000. Okay, like you would be. Oh my goodness, like $3,000. There's people wishing they could get $300. But I don't know if he's really not paying anything, like no spousal support, or she said child support, so I don't know if it just wasn't nothing at the time and they renegotiated. I understand in their lifestyle and the expenses she may have, that probably feels like $30 to her. But it's just unfortunate, and I really hope that they can come together. He seems very stubborn. She seemed stubborn as well, so I hope that they are able to come together and be able to co-parent for them young babies, because it's sad. It's sad. But I'm glad to see real moments on the show, because even if you look at their Instagram and their bio, it says actor, and it's just like, it's such a turn off. It's like, okay, this whole thing is just fake. But it's good to see some real, legitimate, heartfelt moments on the show for a change. Anyways, let me know what y'all thinking down in the comments. Check out my other content. Let me know about Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Now, don't forget. And be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.